Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Heracles, Porsche's professional intro. Yay!
Hey, what's up everybody, Heracles Porsche here. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I quickly want to mention today's footage before I get into it. Today's video is obviously me. I'm going to play a scout throughout the entire thing. I got a request in yesterday's comments section from Michael Adelaja, I hope I'm saying that correctly, for any scout slash kniving vids I had left. And I do have a decent chunk of scout videos left, but this is the only scout video I have left that isn't like a Bond's shotgun video. So I thought I would respond to that special request and put that up today. Obviously, as you can see, I'm playing on Skirmish, and it was a relatively uncommon map slash socket combo. Definitely makes me feel like I should have been playing more Skirmish back in the day. Okay, let me savor this. Oh, so good. Who doesn't love a remote? Oh, so good. More's coming. Oh, so good. Oh, this guy... Oh, no, that was not the right move. At all. I was, looked so cool there for a minute. Now I'm doing this. Anyway. Alright, that's it for footage commentary. I've got to get to actually giving you guys a little bit of community update news type stuff. I don't have a whole lot of news about what's going on with Project Nova. Obviously, we had Eve Vegas. So far, I haven't heard anything to indicate that we got a lot of information about Nova on Eve Vegas. I think there was some kind of roundtable discussion and someone made an inquiry, but, all we ended up hearing was, hey, we're still working on it. And it's a lot of that type of stuff, guys. It's a lot of that type of stuff. Obviously, there was a whole, we'll call it a discourse between me and Pokey about, how much the development time of Project Nova had been affected by Gunjack. And surprisingly, a CPM came into the discussion, and he told me that, because I haven't seen them on the forums in forever, but he told me that there were a couple people moved over from Gunjack to work on Nova, but the personnel transfer was not as big as I thought. So I'm happy to get any new information I can on Nova development, even if it, isn't what I originally assumed. I'm always happy to get new information. And I got to ask Denny Fleetfoot a follow-up question about what the CPM is up to these days, because we haven't heard too much from them. And he said the still active ones, it's him, Denny Fleetfoot, Breakin', Aeon, Kirk, and Darth. They're still active, so I've heard a little bit of banter out of Breakin', a tiny little dollop from Darth, but yeah, it's good to know that those guys are at least still watching what's going on with Nova. That does make me kind of wonder what happened to Zarya and I think Cross Atu was his name, because those guys said, I don't know, but if they decided to move on from Dust and do something else, I couldn't begrudge them that. But yeah, apparently those 5 CPMs are still getting to see things about what's going on with Nova's development, but they're not really talking to us about it, and it's because of the NDA. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of them not really saying too much to the community because they don't really have a whole lot to share. But I do appreciate Denny Fleetfoot popping up and actually giving us something like an update. Like I said, I know there's not a whole lot those guys can tell us, but I appreciate anything they can get out to us when they finally can. And I'm not going to pretend I like the NDA. I despise it, but it's just corporate blah blah blah. The game is apparently entering an intense development phase. But yeah, I don't know if if it's gonna hit alpha phase before the end of this year. It doesn't seem likely. But I don't know. Well, I'm sorry I don't have more information for you guys. But you know, I figure I will. I know everyone's eager to hear anything they can, so I figured the little tidbits, you know, that float to me, I might as well share them here. But yeah, I want to say there's some people I need to thank who've done favors for me, psychologically reinforcing me, I guess, if that makes any sense. Both in and out of game. But I want to say thank you to one of my subscribers, or at very least commenters, Midnight Wervin. He basically just said he thought I should try to keep the conversation civil, and you know, it's good that someone's saying that to me, because I heard some things from Pokey this morning that I thought meant something different than they did, and like anyway, yeah, it just reminded me, you know, stay civil, keep the conversation civil. Yes, no, I do. You guys, there's an old Native American legend. Grandfather is talking to his grandson about life. He says to his grandson, "A fight is going on inside me. It's a terrible fight between two wolves. Yeah, one is evil. He has anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other wolf is the good wolf. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion. The same fight is going on inside you, and inside every other person too." And the grandson thought about it for a minute, and he asked the grandfather, "Which wolf will win?" And the old man replied, "The one you feed." Yeah, that's a very old analogy. It's been retold many times across many, I don't know, in many different ways. Sometimes it's not always wolves, sometimes it's dogs. You've probably heard that one before. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like the reality of that analogy is sometimes, every once in a while, somebody else comes along who's not you and feeds one of those wolves, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Now I'm just going into crazy analogy land. But yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm kind of proud of myself for not going to the dark side with Pokey and trying to keep our discussions civil. Because, you know, I haven't always been that way. And also, Nuno, you made me laugh yesterday. That thing about the fashion thing. I got a legitimate chuckle out of that. But yeah, I have more people I need to thank. I have even more people I need to thank for things. Right at the top of the list is Cam. Hopefully you guys know who I'm talking about from, she was in a lot of my videos from towards the end of my playing Dust. And I finally got around to visiting some Dust people in real life, everybody. That's the exciting news. That actually happened at the start of this month. That happened late September, early October. I visited South Dakota. Yeah, I got to visit a little town in South Dakota. Cam and her significant other very generously put me up. It was great to see some people. And Valk, I saw Valk in real life too. He was there. But yeah, it was wonderful to see them in real life. I meant to have a whole video just dedicated to that. I still kind of want to do that at some point. But yeah, until I just figured until I get that done, thought I'd just post a quick little thank you in this video for doing that. Yeah, and yeah, I have a bunch of things about going up there. Cool stuff that happened. We went to the Science Center. We went to a football game. We went to a really cool park. And what else was there? We went to a hockey game. And I hogged their PS4. I did a lot of PS4 hogging while I was there. Obviously, you know, I'm a gamer. I can only put the controller down for so long. But yeah, big thank you. I need to make Cam like a super special video at some point. And I feel awful right now because I just found out that I lost track of whatever the last game that Cam and I played together when we were playing Dust. I'm really sorry about that, Cam. I'm super sorry that I lost track of that. Possible I already might have posted it and just lost track of it and didn't label it right. Like it might even be one of the videos I already posted on the channel here, but I didn't have it labeled that way. So, yeah, apologies for losing track of that video, Cam. I think I still have more footage of us on that crazy duct tape ambush map, so that's something to look forward to, right? To be like, anyway, now I'm not starting like I don't like this video anymore. Now I'm kind of regretting not taking the opportunity to be that like super immature, cheeky Porsche everybody knows. I had to have like one just like real conversation with you guys, I think. But anyway, yeah. I've been having a lot of like discussions with myself about what kind of videos I want to keep making for the channel. You guys know like every once in a while I might take a break from making a video for this channel. I might take a day or two off, but like I don't think there's a single day that goes by where I'm not thinking about what kind of videos I want to make for all the people who watch them, not just the Dust people, but the Battlefront people too. I've been pretty happy settling for just, making like fluffy, goofy entertainment, whatever. But I feel like this push to like try to make more meaningful videos, if that makes any sense, which sounds really weird because I'm a guy who, is posting videos of a video game that doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to continue the adventure with everybody. I've been trying to do other games besides Dust and Battlefront on the channel, and it's a little tough to get people interested. But yeah, I have a lot of interests besides Dust 514 and Star Wars Battlefront, guys. I really do. I know it does not come across in the channel at all. But I have other games I want to talk about. I have other things even besides gaming I want to talk about. So yeah, I haven't been able to get anyone interested in watching me play, like, Gears of War and stuff, which I guess I can't blame you for, because they're just kind of like, dumb AAA games. But I had a whole thing where I was gonna rip on how bad Gears of War 4 Horde mode is, and I doubt too many people would see that. I wanted another idea. I wanted to talk about the Tales games. I don't know if you guys know these games. There's like Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Zestiria is the one I'm playing right now. And these games are RPGs. They are amazing games if you're trying to play something on a budget. Obviously, you need like a super high tolerance for cute stuff, but I don't know. And I want to talk about stuff besides games, like really random stuff like mythology and science and like vaguely educational, but at the same time appealing to people's short attention span stuff. I don't know. Does any of that make sense to you guys? Let me know. And I hope you guys liked the angle I played today. Remember, I welcome all your feedback. When someone takes time to write something, long and meaningful to me, it does affect me a lot. So thanks for all your comments, and until next time, I'll see you Starside.